ladies and gentlemen, we are back with another episode of Unlabeled the Podcast. I'm your illustrious host, Jerome Williams. I got my good brother, Sidney Blades, in the building. How you doing this week, brother? You breaking up. You breaking up. Fix your audio issues, and then we'll redo this intro. There we go. I can hear you now. So how you doing, brother? Are you talking or are you breaking up again, dog? Listen, he on location, so he got this this hotel Wi-Fi. It's probably like a 1G. He just dropped out, so it's just gonna be me for a minute talking to y'all. But yeah, Kendall's off today. Montre is off. Leslie is off. Everybody's out doing family things. You know, big family things. Wagwan. You know, so it's just me and Blaze today on the graveyard shift. We got a lengthy docket for you today, but before we get started, let me see something right quick. Right before we get started, I clear my throat, get my code switching voice on. Hello. This is Jerome Williams from the Unlabeled Podcast. May I speak with Leslie Brown, please?
Hey, don't start no bullshit on me, okay?
I'm here live on the air, and I just let the listeners know that you were probably predisposed. So, yeah. So I just want to wish you a happy Mother's Day from all your good brothers over here at the pod.
Thanks, guys. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm tired. I've been traveling. I'm just tired, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm tired.
Yeah,
Thanks, guys.
Mm-hmm. How have you been doing? Let the listeners know before we continue.
I'm doing real good, blessed, per usual. Just got back from a work retreat. Last week I was out in Santa Monica. Learned some good stuff, did some good networking.
Mm-hmm.
So again, just blessed and just trying to make it to the top.
That's what's up, man. Yeah, but yeah, I'm hoping you're enjoying your day, and I'm hoping you get some rest.
Yes, I am. Thank you so much.
That's good. So yeah, well, I just want to wish you a happy Mother's Day. All the listeners out there, y'all wish Leslie a happy Mother's Day as well in the comments, and we'll see you back next week.
Next week, live and direct.
Live and direct. All right, sis. I'll let y'all talk to you in a minute.
Okay, love you.
Right, bye. Yeah, we out of there. I'm still waiting for Blades to tap back in, but let me see while we waiting on Blades. I mean, y'all just gonna have to sit up here and watch me make phone calls. What's going on, Brandon? I see you in the chat. Afternoon, Josh. Stupid. Happy Mother's Day. I love you, Brandon. I always stand to. Man, well, y'all listen like y'all gotta hear me texting all on the pod. Oh my God. Here we go. I gotta have a drink today, y'all. It's a long, stressful day.
That's stupid. Hello. I love you, Brandon. Always stands.
Turn your radio down. Why would you call with your radio up loud? This your first time ever? This is your first time ever on the live show?
No, sir. I'm sorry. How you doing today, Mr. Jerome?
I'm doing pretty good.
Jerome Theodore Williams.
Now, listen, dog. You said you was available today. It's Mother's Day. How are you available when you have a whole family? This is Justin McAfee. I'm speaking with the two listeners.
Well, I wish it was a kids' day so I could say fuck them kids, but it ain't. But I don't want to be unpolitically correct and say fuck them M's.
Yeah, you might not receive your blessings. You might block your blessings. You do that, brother.
I might block my M's if I say fuck them M's. But you know, my family is the worst, man. They just call and ask for cash apps and don't say thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Or get out of the house and don't come back in until later, stuff like that. So I took care of them. I fed them good, and it's mommy time. Sometimes mama's busy, man. They just want to relax.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, bro.
Shout out to the moms of my family for taking care of the house.
Yeah, shout out to the moms. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
I've been cooking all weekend. Now I know how it feels. I never take.
Oh yeah, the house party you invite me to. Yeah, I remember.
Hey, bro, listen. I didn't think. I'm sorry. I apologize. I'll
invite you. Fuck up.
Yeah, I'll invite you to my next cookout because I'm not trying to be like a certain guy that goes by the name of Richard. So
and for y'all, they don't know.
They don't. All right, bro. Listen, man. Listen, you available? um, we're gonna touch on the John Morant situation later, but while I got you on the line, let me ask you, how do you feel about his current situation?
I just feel like I think it's deeper than just him. You know what I'm saying? I just feel like people too busy around. I think a lot of people saying like he need a mentor. He need well, obviously the person he looks up to the most is his pops, and his pops somewhere trying to be his friend and not his fucking father. And I think that's part of the problem. Somebody got
Mm,
to get you in check. Another part of the problem is when you from where we from, bro, you're 22, 23 years old with $100 million, bro. Like you
mm,
already won a championship. You already made it. So anything you lose, and like people like he losing so much money, but it's like, yeah, but he got $100 million. You know what I'm saying? So like at 23 years old, he'll never lose, never run out
mm-hmm.
of. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And I feel like he's. It's like I wouldn't call the kid dumb because if you listen to him talking, like people saying all on the news that like he's one of the most smartest people when you talk to him, but he just like Ho said, you could try to change, but that's just the top layer. Man,
mm-hmm.
you was who you was for you got here.
Right.
He just needs some guidance, man. He just need and like not only that, think about what you doing to your friends that's around. Like, see how quick his friend the internet cold because he only sold that mug for like 3 seconds. His friend even looking at him like, bro, what you on?
Right.
Like you
I
could be incriminating me.
I said, bro. I said, whoever screenshotted that had impeccable screenshot skills because I have no
Bro,
idea
I
how they
swear
caught that.
they so cold and like you never know. What if his friend is on parole or anything and he ain't supposed to be seen with a gun and he pull it out?
Mm-hmm.
So that friend I commend for dropping it so quick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I just feel like John needs to like, and John clearly don't give a fuck. Like let's just start there.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he needs to understand that like it's a lot of people that's like come on man, that's looking up to him. Like these kids love him, bro. I took my kids as a Christmas gift. I took them to Denver to watch him play.
Yeah.
Got good seats. Got you know what I'm saying like that was right before he did that. You know what I'm saying? Like I got great seats. You know what I'm saying? As a Christmas gift, great seats. Everybody was out there to see him, bro. It was like the stands is filled to see him. I know several people that got on the plane to go places just to see him.
Mm-hmm.
He needs to understand that. The best ability is availability, bro. And if you're unavailable, people are spending their money hard on money just to see you. So you need to be available, bro, so people can come see you. And I just think like hard head making stuff fast. I think they need to be a little more strict on him with the suspension. I don't want to say a whole year. I'll say a double digit game suspension instead of a 6 to 8 game suspension.
Hey,
Give him
hey,
20,
Matt.
30. You know? Yes,
That
sir.
that shit cost him 40 million the first time. What you think it's
Facts.
gonna cost him this time?
And so much because you know it's and it was really just incentives, honestly. Because if you don't, he had 39 million in incentives or something to make if you make All NBA, and he was well on pace to make first team All NBA. Probably the
Right. So
first
they made
person
they
on the
made it. They
damn
made the example is
made an example out of your ass. I just feel like I said, bro, he
man,
just need
he's
a
a
little more.
damn dummy. That
He's
boy
a
dumb as hell.
goddamn fool. Her mama raised a fool, but not a goddamn fool. Not with him. Where's your mama at? First of all, I'll never see your mama. Where's she at? You know what I'm saying? Like seriously,
Yeah.
a black
Hey,
kid always bigging up his mama and shit. Like I don't never see your mama. Where your mama at?
Yeah. That's a
that's a
fact.
fact.
I've never
You know
seen
what I'm
John Morant
saying?
mom.
Like
That's a
you
fact.
know what I'm saying? So like you always see his trifling ass Usher looking ass daddy Gusher Raymond,
All
but
right.
you'll never see his damn. You'll
I
never see
mean,
his
his daddy at the game, but he need to be slapping that nigga upside the head. Like, man, what
mother
the
in their
fuck you
life as
doing?
us. We scared of our mama at 40. At 40 years old, we scared of our mama.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's a fact.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bruh, your mama gon' always tell you like you gonna be scared. He ain't scared enough of his mama. That's just what it is. Wherever the fuck she at, she needs to be involved because she not, and it is showing, bro. It's showing.
Yeah, 100%. I see a lot of people blaming the black community, which I don't even understand. Like for this individual's action, I have no idea what that has to do with us as a community. What are your thoughts on that?
I mean,
I
Brownsville plight.
mean, I don't. I wouldn't say I wouldn't blame the black community, but I would say that's in a sector of the community that like that would be considered some cool shit.
Yeah,
So, but that's not like for everybody. Like
yeah,
everybody know I got an issue with guns, but you ain't never see me flashing one on no picture or on no fucking IG and
no, never in a
because it's
million
dumb.
years.
I just
Yeah,
don't do no shit like that. It's dumb.
mm-hmm. Yeah, but J Mac, you got anything else to add on the subject, brother?
Hey, Mac, hold on,
Right.
wait. I wish you could see, man. You missing the pool party. Hold on.
All right, bro. Listen, don't move your laptop. He's moving his
Mac,
laptop.
Mac, you listen. You missing the pool party, Mac.
No, bro, I'm looking on the phone. I don't see the pool party. Where's the pool party?
You gotta look. You'll once you hang up, you'll probably catch it on the live stream in like 10 seconds. Cause
I'm watching the live stream. I'm watching it
oh,
on the
okay,
phone.
okay. You'll see it in a second. It's gonna flip around. But yeah, Blaze is
I hope it ain't a Jordan pool party. Damn scrub.
right. Hey, at least he ain't at a Diddy pool party.
No,
No,
hell,
I like
no.
Jordan pool. I like Jordan pool, dog. I'm lying. That was just came with a joke.
What's that?
I said I really like Jordan Poole. I just he just had a bad. He had something that all players got to go through.
Yeah, but yeah, rough series.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like him too.
Just
Yeah,
had a bad time.
that was a
Oh,
real
I
rough
see the
series. For
pool
him.
party. Oh, wow.
I don't like how they blamed him. Like he the reason that he played bad, but I think a lot of that shit was from them scolding him for every little thing. Like that make you be thinking too much. You can't basketball not a thinking game. It's an intuition game.
Yeah,
And it's a confidence game. Don't take my confidence. Like
Right.
no one's like we let's keep it funky though. Let's not act like Steph went there and then let Andre Iguodala win the MVP in the fucking finals.
That's a
Like
fact.
come on, man.
yeah,
Like Steph had first two finals was like he was shaky. It's just so somebody got to have the blame on him, bro. Unfortunately, you get $140 million in 4 years for 4 years, right before the season. They expect you to. I mean, when Curry went out there months and he was carrying the team, they went crazy. He was the man. So man, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
It's like the gift and the curse of being good, and they come with it though. You got to you got to have thick skin when it comes to this stuff.
yeah, 100%. You got to definitely be because when you got to like we seen Clay Thompson, he definitely shot himself out of them shooting slumps. He
Yeah.
yeah
Clay shot himself out of Golden State.
yeah.
That nigga is not
I
getting the
don't think
max
so
deal.
though, because I'm telling you, like a
He ain't
couple
getting no
of them
max
games
deal,
in that
bro.
series, a couple
Bro,
of
you
them
can't
games, but
give Clay.
no, you can't. But a couple of them games they wouldn't have won if it wasn't for Clay going off for 35, 30 in them playoffs. I promise you that.
No, that's a fact. But we're gonna talk about a virtuoso today. That brother Jason Tatum, he channeled inner Kobe. He made a history today. Highest game 7 in Boston Celtics history. What do you have? 50? What do you have? 52? 50? What do you have?
I think it was 52, but that wasn't Boston Celtics. That was playoff history.
That was
Game
I thought it
7.
was Boston Celtics history. That was playoff history in the game 7.
Yes,
You
I'm
should.
pretty sure.
Oh, okay.
Game,
But y'all can go fact check
Jokic
that.
had it. Jokic had the highest point in a series like before. He just said it the other day. So Tatum, and that was like 53. So Tatum had to go higher than that. He probably had 54.
Hey,
Okay.
Tatum did his thing, man. After a couple not so great performances, but hey, man, James Harden and Doc Rivers. Doc Rivers out of there first of all, and James Harden, man, come on, man. Like at some point, the shit true, man. You just choked, though. Like
Yeah.
Bro, I never seen
at
a
some point, it is
score.
what it is, man.
It's sad because they definitely about to get Doc Rivers fired.
Oh no, he
Yeah,
out of
and
there.
I've never seen a scorer go so many like it's like almost James. You was better off just having bad games the whole series. Embiid ain't there. You go for 45 game 1. They say you need to score 35. You go for 43 in game. What's that? 3 or 4, and then your closeout game you don't even shoot the ball, and then game 7 you come out doing the same shit. Like
What do
I
you have,
like
like
niggas,
9 or
you
some shit
playing in
like
my
that?
face or what? Like it's clearly in you. Why you not doing it?
Oh, it was 51 points he had, and that was NBA history. Okay, that's dope. Thanks for fact checking that, listener. That was Lamar chiming in. Yeah, because I
Yeah,
had no clue.
Yeah, that's crazy,
yeah.
man.
He went off though. He was going crazy.
Yeah, that was a virtuoso. He was spazzing, man. But J Mac brother, thank you for chiming in. Next time
Yes, sir.
you gotta hop on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
yes, sir.
yeah, bro. Like whenever you ready to hop on the podcast, just let me know. Just don't be grocery shopping because you like the podcast from Walmart and
Hey, hey,
and
hey,
Randall's and
Mac, hey,
shit.
Mac, pull up, bro, pull up.
Yeah, pull up.
Hey, I'm definitely going to pull up on you.
Okay, appreciate
Say
you,
less.
bro.
All right, man. Love y'all.
All right, love you too, bro.
Yeah.
All right, man. Listen, okay. Now, since you back, brother Blaze, I had to find something to
Yeah, man. I was
keep
I
my
was I
time.
was sitting I was sitting outside, man. It's 100 degrees out there, man. My computer overheated. Hey.
Out of all the things that can happen, your computer overheats. No,
uh,
that
I,
Phoenix weather is different.
hey, that sun crazy, dog. I'm telling you.
Yeah, yeah. But I'm glad you got the technical issues worked out. Now y'all see
Nah,
how I
we
feel
we
when I be
good. Nah,
scrambling. Yeah,
we good.
that's what's up though, bro. Shout out to our listeners in Jerusalem, and shout out to our people in New Zealand, chiming in right now. But man,
That's a
okay,
fact.
so the question I asked, I did ask you how you been doing because you back in Phoenix. How does it feel to sleep back in your bed, brother?
Man, it felt good, bro. I was gone for 3 months, so it's good to be back home, man. Get a little bit of this atmosphere, man.
That's what's
Quit
up.
working so hard. Need a break.
Yeah, I need a break and to get to sit down. I'll be glad when I'm able to sit down, but it's coming though. I got a couple more weeks before I can take a vacation, but it's coming though, man.
Hey,
But
man, it's a little recharge. We right back to the bag, man.
Facts, 100%, man. But let me ask you a question: how do you butter your bread? I seen this video going around on Twitter where people was arguing about the proper way to
Oh
butter
yeah, I seen
bread.
that when
Like,
she was taking the little piece of bread and putting a little bit of butter.
yeah,
Hey, look, I don't give a fuck about none of that. I'm slathering my chat. I need all my cholesterol. Give me, hey, I'm using half the little stick give it all to me.
bro. Listen,
Straight up, man. Hey, look, hey, y'all can do it the sophisticated way. Y'all
yeah,
use y'all etiquette rules and all of that.
hmm
But if I'm gonna eat some butter and bread, I want a lot of butter on mine.
yeah. I ain't mad at it, man. But like the proper way, I saw a lot of people arguing about the proper way is to break off a piece of bread in a formal setting. Like if I'm at Papa Do's or I'm at like Chili's or something, I'm gonna do what I do. But in a formal setting, the proper way is to break a piece of bread off, butter that piece that you broke off, and eat
Hmm.
that. Like if you never, that's improper table manners. I know we don't do nothing formal no more. We done kind of transition to a athleisure, relaxed, like casual world. But
Casual.
yeah, but you know what I'm saying? When it's time for formal dining, you got to butter that little piece of bread. I don't know why so many people get mad
I ain't
about
with that, bro.
it. Yeah, with butter.
No, I ain't with that.
Bryce, I ain't never invite you to no world formal. You can keep your hair up and
No,
everything.
no, don't do it. Don't do
I
it.
know. But speaking of spreading butter, Freddie Gibbs, are you tracking
Hey,
what's going on with
hey,
Freddie Gibbs?
Spready Gibbs got to be the funniest rib ever, dog. hey, hey, dog, the internet undefeated, bro. Like, come on, man.
Listen, man, I like you know how I am, bro. I say all these moments is teachable moments. They been calling them Freddie Gibbs. If y'all not familiar, if y'all been living under a rock, Freddie Gibbs has he's going through it with his baby mama. For I think she's a porno star as well, right? Or got OnlyFans or something, right?
But yeah, something like that. Yeah,
Right. So he's
she a sex worker though. Yeah.
yeah, sex worker, and we ain't shaming sex workers or nothing like that,
Oh
right?
no,
But
absolutely no. They my
right,
favorite.
right. but she been shaming Freddie Gibbs. He was exposing text messages where he was going around saying I'm nothing without you.
Now that's the corny part. That's the
That's the
part I
corny
don't like.
part. That's the part I didn't like either. Her so to speak, exposing him. You know what I mean? Basically saying that, showing text messages for him begging her back, saying he was nothing without her. The proper term was he said I ain't nothing but a nigga without you. That was what he said.
Damn.
Yeah, he said it was wild. Then she was like, not you acting like this when I got pictures of you spreading your butt cheeks in my phone, which was
See
wild.
now that's wild as fuck.
Yeah, that's super wild.
So
And I
so
think.
but okay, okay, look, whatever the scenario, either he did that shit or she got the pictures or she don't. So first of all, like as a grown man, like why is you letting somebody take pictures of you with your booty all spread out like that? That's just some wild shit. And then even if she just capping, like that's like a vindictive woman just saying some wild shit to get a nigga. Like, come on, man. Like, either way, it's just fucked up.
Bro, that's it's
Oh,
definitely.
hey, look, I fuck with Freddie. Dude can rap his ass off, but god
Man,
damn.
listen, bro. I don't know what it is, man. Like between the group chat and Twitter, you always finding out way too much about somebody that you admire, or one of your partner's sexual behavior. It's like, bro, fam, like what the hell? Like
Hey, look,
I could have lived without knowing that.
hey, man, that man can make two classes back to back, and he will still be Freddie Gibbs to me.
I don't think he gonna ever lay that down.
No,
But
that shit, that dog is the best rib ever.
man, listen, dog. I don't I don't like this social media age of hip hop, man. Like you learn first it was Meek Mills, like all this type of stuff, man. Like you just learn entirely too much about these
And I
stars,
don't,
fam.
and the thing I don't understand is how these dudes keep letting these women do that. Like y'all giving these women like real, inside personal information. And as soon as you piss them off, they go right to the internet with your
They go
shit.
right to it, and it's extra foul to me because like I really don't like the fact that she like it teeters on a cusp of like revenge porn. I don't know if y'all know, but it's like
Well,
48 states revenge porn is illegal. Like
that's a fact. But she didn't put the picture out there, and they was asking for it. People on Twitter was asking for it.
yeah, man.
So like, is it considered revenge porn if she just mention it and don't actually show the picture?
Well, it could be slander and libelous and all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So
But but
we
but
going to court.
legally, do you want to go that route if you know the picture exists? Like, is it slander if the shit actually exists?
Yes, yeah, because I mean, like, what that's if it exists and she exposed it, that's revenge porn. But
Right.
I'm going the slander route, and that's why this shit keep happening because dudes got too much pride and too much ego to call the police on their bitch.
Okay, now let me ask you this though, Ron.
Uh-huh.
Like check this out. Like say it was on the other way around.
Mm-hmm.
If they got into it and he was like, "Yo, I got this picture of you with your ass all spread out,"
Mm-hmm.
like they would kill him for that shit, bro. Like
100%.
it's not the same. Like
Yeah.
people laughing at him and everybody think it's funny, but if it was the other way around, they would be killing his ass.
Oh, 100%. It's always a double standard when it comes to like sex shit and like women versus men. Just like it's more acceptable for women to be lesbian than it is for a man to be bisexual or gay. You know what I mean? It's kind of
Right.
like it's kind of taboo in our culture. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, that's a fact.
yeah. So but no.
Because I don't care what nobody do. I just mind my business.
Right, me too. I'm my own business. I support you if you want to go do whatever the fuck you want to do. I just don't want to be no witness of it, man. Like I said, I don't be needing to know like about my partners and people I kick it with about their sexual behavior. It's too wild out here. But like I said, teachable moment, fellas.
Don't,
Start suing. Like I'm gonna keep it a buck. If you don't want to call the
don't
laws,
spread your butt cheeks
don't.
on camera.
Yeah, don't put yourself in compromising positions on camera. Like, please,
Learn from Spready, man. Don't do it.
No, this is wild, fam. And while we've been gone too, it's been like we had a whole nother issue with Ebony K. Williams. If y'all not familiar, Ebony K. Williams, she was on Ayanna Van Zant's show, or maybe her show
Now
on
I
the Real.
didn't see this, but this interesting to me. Like
Let me
I've been hearing a lot of feedback
let
about
me
this.
see if I can pull this video, because if I can pull it up, I'll play it for the listeners. Hold on one second, and then that way y'all can actually see what she said, because she doubled down on some shit, and it was foul.
I've been hearing a lot of support on both sides.
But man, forget it. I'm just gonna talk about it because I don't got time to be trying to pull it up. But anyway, so basically, she was on her show and I had Ayanna Van Zandt on there. If y'all not familiar with Ayanna Van Zandt, Ayanna Fix My Life is a show. She's like a relationship specialist or whatnot. She got questionable ways, but I think some of the stuff that she says is very valid. Not everything, just the stuff that I've seen. I think she says is very valid. So she asked Ebony K. Williams, would she date a bus driver on her show, and she said her response was, if he owns the bus. So that sent the black community into tizzy. Then she went on her show and doubled down on the comments again, saying how it was more of an indictment on the black community for them to, I'm paraphrasing here too, by the way, for them not to find driving a bus acceptable, even though her mother drove a bus, and she feels like it was honorable. It's like she just literally just shit on her mom. Then she went on the Breakfast Club, and her and DJ Envy had a debate about the whole bus driver comment, and he was real upset, talking about she was shitting on blue collar workers. Then our favorite internet I don't even know what you want to call him, personality, chimed in. I'm talking about Dr. Umar, and he said that he bet not find out that she was swimming in the milk, which she was, because she has a white fiance, a white male fiance. If y'all not familiar, but anyway, like I said, it sent the community in a tizzy, and it sparked all kind of debates. The biggest point I wanted to make, let me ask you, Blaze, how do you feel about that, hearing that now? Do you feel like she was out of order with the bus driver comments?
Well, from what I understand, like I see why people was upset about it. It seemed real disparaging to black men. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I do feel like she was out of line. She doubled down on it though. That's what made it even worse.
Yeah, the double down
Cause I mean,
was worse.
like driving driving the bus, like that's a good job. Like I mean, okay, if that's not what you want, you want somebody to make more, then that's cool. Like say
Mm-hmm.
that, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
But don't shit on the motherfucker and say, oh, that ain't that's encouraging. Or what she call it? What was her the word she called?
I don't remember. I don't.
Admirable. What she say?
Yeah. She said it was an admirable career because her mom actually drove a bus for 28 years. But then she went and talked about. But she was basically saying that it was both like that's what's wrong with the black community. We accept like low, basically saying like we accept low standards marginalization and what's the word I'm looking for? Like we ain't been marginalized as a community, you know what I'm saying? And like
Right.
racism doesn't exist. Like we don't like we actually out here applying ourselves. And like that was what was filed to me because I know a lot of black men who are bosses that apply themselves. Like you for one, Montre for one,
Yeah.
me for one. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I don't really understand like her angle where she was coming from. Like I know the numbers they like to skew the numbers saying that black men don't graduate college at a higher rate as our women and blah blah this and the third, but that's the narrative is pretty false. You know what I'm saying? There's sections of our community that don't do as well, and that's understandable for the reasons that I just listed. But I thought she was dead bogus for that. But even bigger problem to me was the fact that she was shitting on blue collar workers. And I don't care what nobody says. Like if you're doing that, that just shows your level of financial education because I know several blue collar workers who are millionaires. You know what I'm saying? It's not always
That's a
about how
fact.
much. It's not always about how much money you actually bringing in. You're only gonna be a high earner for so long. We see
It's what you
foot
do with the money.
facts. We see football players. We see basketball players. We see. I won't say I ain't never seen no really doctors and lawyers, but football players, basketball players, definitely. We see them make millions, and all of a sudden they broke. They had that TV show in the early 2000s for a reason. What was it called? When it called Broke? The TV
Yeah,
show
the
with
ones that
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? They had that show for a reason. Like the only way that you can circumvent that is by investing. Like everybody that we've seen in the black community of some notoriety, from Magic Johnson, I can spit Moses Malone, rest in peace. What's the rapper name? Had that song. They see me rolling, you hating.
Chameleon there.
Chameleonaire. Everybody was wondering how he was courtside a few years ago. You know what I'm saying? And he's a venture capitalist. He's been investing
Cause
his
he
money.
rich as fuck.
Right, he been investing his money. Right, he took the shit he earned in the rap career and became a venture capitalist. He started investing in tech, and that's my message to all y'all out there listening right now, our listeners. Like, you can, it don't matter how much you earn, fam. If you invested in this shit, that's the only way to true.
It's what you do with the money that you do earn, bro.
Right, right. That's the only way. The only true way to financial freedom is like investing. I can speak of Storm Leroy, everyday millionaire. These is brothers who were police officers and had janitorial services and shit, and they started investing in real estate. And they was in their early 20s with multi-million dollars worth of assets. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
like it don't matter what your job, what your 9 to 5 is. Invest that bread, fam. Like whether it's real estate, find a good investment, sit your money there, and watch it grow over time. You know what I mean? Like to me, like that was what the short sightedness in her comment was, and even the women who agreed with her, talking about 100,000, these are Kevin Samuel arguments that we have all the time about high value men and what that looks
But
like and how to earn.
when you hear the women agreeing with that, then that's the problem because a lot of them women ain't on the level of Ebony K. Williams, even if she felt like that.
Right, one hundred
Like
percent.
y'all not her. So what's your issue with having a bus driver? That's not good enough for you.
And you making 40K a year, and you ain't even
Right,
put yourself in the position to get a high value man, so to speak. You know what I mean?
right.
But yeah, the issue is just, it's societal. Really, it's just how we've been taught and how we look at money. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody out here be out here chasing the checks. You know what I'm saying? Drug dealers, basketball players, and they ain't actually looking at the dude that's going to job every day. The drug dealer serves, might be on the corner for
I
5 years.
it was a video circulating on Twitter the other day, or
Hmm.
it might have been Instagram. A dude was asking girls like, "Would you rather have a drug dealer or I forgot what the other option was, but all of them was like drug dealer." Like,
Yeah, yeah, like immediately.
yeah,
Yeah.
nobody picked the other dude.
Right. And the thing about it is, like I said, like if you taking the time that somebody might have been locked away or convicted, convicted felon, the person that's been on their job for 20 or 30 years is probably made way more money over that period of time they've been at their job than the person that was on the corner or the person that
Right.
even might have moved a little bit of weight. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, it's all about just how we look at stuff. It's really just foolish. You know what I'm saying? And I think
I mean, that's a big societal issue, man, because that's
mhm.
not gonna change. Like,
No, not at all. The only way it's gonna change is
These women feel like that for real.
yeah, the only way it's gonna change is with because it's sexy. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing sexy about being a mail carrier or police officer or something. You know what I'm saying? Something reputable in that sense. You know what I mean? Like it ain't nothing sexy about that. Everybody want
Hey, look,
the
man.
fast glow up.
All you bitches ain't getting no basketball player or no rapper.
All
Y'all
right,
better
all
get
right.
what y'all. So y'all tripping.
Yeah,
Y'all better.
and they don't even understand like technology and made it a lot easier for women as well. Like y'all can go out here and run up 40 bands on OnlyFans for feet pictures. Ain't nobody asks for no dude feet pictures. Like you know what I'm saying? So it's a little bit easier for women to get their bread as well. You know what I mean?
But if I say I would never date a stripper, I would never date a woman on OnlyFans, then I'm wrong. No.
Right, yeah, and you slut shaming and all that other type of shit.
Right. Which I would never say, by the way.
Right, man.
Let's be clear. Like, I would never say that. Y'all can get y'all bad.
Yeah, get y'all.
I like it.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying. But if I was to say that though, I'd be wrong.
Facts. Yeah. That's exactly how they would look at you. They look at you as like you was dead wrong for saying that, and you slut shaming. But
Man,
I know
these double standards are real, man.
yeah.
It,
They 100%. I like I said. Like I said, my biggest thing though is for everybody to get financially educated because like we way behind. I done brought up the stats again. They saying by 2050, what is it, 2050 something? I think 53. They were saying that the black community is will own no assets. That means y'all got a lot of ground to cover, and they ain't making it easy for y'all. Inflation is real. Y'all, if y'all been looking to buy real estate as a first time homeowner, this shit is through the roof. Joe Budden taxes.
all y'all gonna have is a closet full of Gucci
Yep, closet full of Gucci. That's it, and an apartment. Good luck to y'all.
and a leased car.
And a leased car. Hey man, but I want to talk about John Morant because I know we touched on it earlier when Justin called, but that was because Blaze was having a few issues over there. But I'm gonna call in Lamar because he always has these good takes on this thing. Hold on a second.
Hey, wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I wish you was here for the pool party.
Oh, no, you don't. You don't wish I was there.
I do.
I don't wish I was there.
Why not?
Because I know. I know it. Lamar answer the phone. Bro, he probably done put the.
Hello.
Oh, Lamar Wilburn. This is Jerome
Yo.
Williams from the Unlabeled Podcast. How are you doing this evening, brother?
I'm fantastic, my brother. What's the word?
What's the word, man? So listen, bro. I know you're familiar with the Job Morant instance. I think this is the third time he's pulled a gun on Instagram Live. I'm pretty sure everybody is breaking news today. It happened first thing this morning. I woke up to a tweet about it. I thought it was a joke. I'm like, there was a man, John Morant pulled another gun. I said, get the fuck out of here. That was my immediate response.
Cause that's the first thing you think. He can't be that stupid,
bro. That was exactly what I thought. So
hey, it looked like his guy immediately was like, "No, what the fuck you doing?"
Right.
So he put the phone down quick.
Yeah. So his friend was trying to actually help him out, like I said. But whoever screenshotted that had impeccable screenshot capability.
Man,
So Lamar,
the internet.
Yeah. So Lamar, as a
Right.
former hooper, you hooped at a very high level. What do you think about? I mean, you're a father as well, so let me just discredit you, brother. Like, you know what I mean? You're a father, you married. You know what I mean? Tell Ray I said Happy Mother's Day once again.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So from your perspective, like how did you view what happened with Ja or what's going on with him?
Uh, he needs some help, man. He needs some help. It's a lot going on. He needs some help, but he also got to be accountable.
Mm-hmm.
He got to he got to wear that L, man. It's just bad choices.
Mm-hmm.
Bad choices. I mean, you can't even like explain it or make an excuse for it. Like it's just a terrible decision.
I feel like the last time, like the strip club time, I was like, all right, that's a young nigga doing some dumb shit. He fucked up. Give him don't suspend him. Don't do, give him a pass. But this time, I'm like, man, dude, just dumb. Like,
Right.
you
You should be
playing
sober
now,
driving
man.
in a car. Right. Right.
Yeah. He said up there.
Hey, man, I'm telling you, man, it's that NBA young boy, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They sitting there listening to the young boy, man. They got lost their mind.
Yeah, he sat up there with that, did the interview with Jalen Rose and was saying that he apologized and that really wasn't him. and that he was seeking help and all that shit. Don't look like none of that shit has changed. This is the same thing that got him caught up last time. He was sitting around drinking Casamigos, wilding out in the whip, pulled the gun out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't understand the mentality that goes behind this, and just something that makes you want to do that. I was young and posed with a gun one time on a picture, but that was just me trying to show off. You know what I mean? But like, so I get the posing with the gun, but like after you've been reprimanded, after somebody call you stupid for doing it, number one, because that's what happened to me. An old head was like, "Why you take a picture of that?" He was like, "Why you showing a nigga what you got?" That was what he said to me, and I was like, "Damn, he is kind of right." I'm like, "This is pretty stupid."
Bro,
Like,
he lost $40 million.
yeah,
Like
I ain't lose.
I don't care what nobody say.
Yeah,
Like that hurt.
yeah,
Like why would you go and risk your paper again, bro? You lost $40 million. That's a
yeah,
lot of money.
yeah. And Memphis is already suspending them from all team activities right now. So this is
He
definitely
cooked.
wild. Yeah,
He
he cooked.
cooked.
And they saying this was a $208 million contract in jeopardy for 5 years.
No, he cooked.
Yeah, man.
Hey, but on some real stuff, unpopular opinion, the culture got to hold that L though,
Mm.
because his age group and our demographic, we celebrate that shit. That's like ignorance.
That's
We
that's
celebrate
what I
that.
said. It's a certain it's part of the community that think that's cool. I said that.
Yeah.
And
Yep, that's their fault.
Mm.
That's
and
their
he
fault. We
young.
love
He's so
that.
young, man. But
Yeah.
damn, that's just dumb, dude.
Yeah,
Like
what's the old saying? The streets don't love
dumb is
nobody. So
dumb,
so now
man.
that you done lost
Right.
all this money, you ain't like you what you going back to? Because you ain't gonna have the same clout. Ain't nobody really gonna respect you. Them niggas that's in your entourage right now, they gonna move around. You know what I mean? So like, I just don't understand the actions, fam. And like, maybe this is what it's gonna take, and then we're gonna see him write a book or do a movie later on.
Hey,
Right.
this how fried our people be. White people be having guns.
Mm-hmm.
People don't even understand the plight. Like you can't even relate them to. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Intentions matter, bro. Intention matter. Energy matter.
Yeah.
It ain't like he got a gun and he at his house and it's a shooting range, or you know what I'm saying? He just showing
Like
guns.
I don't even
It's on
have
the
a
rah rah.
problem with him being like Jai ain't no felon. He a basketball player. He could own guns. Like if that's his shit, that's his shit. Like ain't no, I don't see nothing wrong with that.
Not me either.
But it's the image that he putting out that's
Yes,
what's damaging.
yes. He getting what he want. He getting what he want, bro. We gotta stop making excuses for cats. You want to be a thug, bad as hell, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and if you
Man.
really are, then you goofy though. If you
Man.
really are a thug, you goofy to put that on display. It ain't even that serious. But he forcing it at this point, and the culture got to take the L for that because a lot of people be gaslighting and supporting that goofy shit until now he lose that money. People are you stupid. People, nah, because y'all the main ones fighting. Like white people got guns, why can't he have a gun? Like what? It ain't even the same thing.
Right. No, that's
Like
it. Him.
it's just so sad. Like
Yeah.
it's sad.
Yeah, him being a professional athlete at the end of the day, that's a privilege. Like you the one, you one of the ones that made it out. Like we already know them rosters ain't big at all in the NBA. You know what I mean? Like the chance of
Hmm.
you making that is very slim. And I don't even think John Morant was highly like recruited. I think he got recruited from them
Right.
going
No,
them going to look
he
at another
wasn't.
player.
Yeah, he wasn't. He wasn't.
Hey,
No.
Yeah,
I'm not giving Pops zero blame either.
you said his
Zero
pops.
blame.
Why you ain't giving his
Yeah,
pops?
I'm
Why you not putting the
listen,
blame on his
bro.
pops? Go ahead.
When them dudes go to the NBA, bro, you sit through workshops and all that type of stuff, bro, and education protocols.
Mm-hmm.
You sit through all that stuff. At this point, you an adult and you a millionaire. At some point,
Got to carry
they ain't
yourself
telling
yourself.
him what to do. Yeah, he paying the bills. How you gonna tell? And he grown. A lot of our people, we move out the house at 18 years old, right?
Facts.
That just is what it is. We grown. So now this guy in his 20s who's a multi-millionaire who's grown, we gonna act like the daddy accountable for that? That ain't fair. That's goofy. Dude grown as a bitch. Excuse my language, no label.
Oh, you good, bro?
But he
Do your
he
thing.
tripping.
Mm-hmm.
He tripping, bro. And we gotta start holding niggas accountable and just say, hey, that's goofy. It is what it is. That's goofy, bro. Dad don't get no blame for that at all. Like he's supposed to do what he do. I'm kicking it and I'm here for support, but he can't tell dog what to do.
Yeah. Man, it's crazy. I like most of the people I've seen, which I'm thankful for, have been admonishing these actions. I really hadn't seen nobody being like, "Why can't he have no gun?" You know what I'm saying? But white people. I haven't seen that. I did see one person say that, so I won't let me excuse that. But the majority of the
No,
outcries
I
I've
think I agree with that. He should be able to have a gun. There's no reason he can't have a gun. It's just the way that he displaying it and the way
right.
he acting with that shit is dumb.
Right. Well, yeah,
Right,
100%.
right.
And then on top of that, like I said, you're a public figure. You got a lot of kids looking up to him. To J Mac point earlier when he was talking about taking his kids to see him, he said that's one of Melo's favorite players. You know what I'm saying? So like you got these young impressionable kids looking at that image like, oh, that's cool. Oh, because Ja did it, I want to do it. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't co-sign that shit at all. I don't want my kids seeing. Like I said, I don't want that type of energy around me. I don't want no guns, none of that bullshit around me. You know what I'm saying? Unless we go into the range or something and using it like it's supposed to be used. But I'm not even welcome that type of energy around me. Keep that goofy shit over there.
And you know, to top it, you do the gang signs with it. Like,
Mm.
you thugging, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Like, you thugging,
Hey,
bro.
gang signs
Like,
always
you
been hilarious
tripping.
to me for some reason.
Why they been funny to you, Blaze?
I don't know. It's just it always was the stupidest shit to me. I've never been in no fucking gang because I always thought gang signs was the dumbest shit in the world.
Oh, you ain't never been fake folks? I was fake folks for like
No, bro. When they start doing that shit, I'm like, man, get the fuck out of my
yeah.
face.
No,
Nah,
I
folks.
did a million GD handshakes.
A million and one.
Hey, hey, when niggas try to do that shit with me, I just give them a regular shake. They be looking at me like I'm crazy. Man, fuck you. I hate that shit. I never do that shit.
Niggas try to shake up with you and give them a professional
Yeah,
handshake. How
they
you
be
doing,
aggressive
sir?
too. Trying to lock your finger up? No, man. No, ain't none of
For
that.
all the listeners from Milwaukee or know about Milwaukee,
The whole
from
Milwaukee GD.
2000. Hey, listen, from 2000 to 2004, if you went to Milwaukee Vincent and you shook up GD, you probably was lying.
You was lying like a
90%.
motherfucker.
You was lying like a
Lying like a
motherfucker.
motherfucker. That's why I said fake folks, fake GD folks. Like,
Fake as a fuck. Fake as a bitch.
yeah, man.
Fuck up my face.
But I think people were so scared to be like, man, I ain't no gang. Like back then, like Blaze was always different though. He been different since high school. So, but like
that shit corny to me. I
yeah,
ain't with none of that shit.
yeah. But most people, I think they just did it to
But I was really
going along
doing
to
the
get
shit
along.
that they was faking about though.
Right, 100%. Yeah, that's a huge difference between you
I
and
didn't need a
everybody else.
gang.
Yeah.
Hey, and just like Blaze just said, right? He was doing it, so he didn't have to pretend. Now look at John Morant. Bro, if you really popping people and really like that, you ain't doing all that, bro. So just stop, bro.
Hey Lamar,
You
that's
ain't
what I
getting
just said,
nowhere.
bro. People know how I am with guns, bro. You ain't never seen me on no picture or displaying no gun. I have my gun and nobody knew it.
Yeah, bro. Look. I done been to your house shooting dice with you and everything, and I ain't never seen you brandish no gun.
But
Never.
I bet you.
I know you had it on you though, but I'm just saying.
Right.
Hey,
I'm just
That's
saying
his
it's
right.
corny though. I just think that shit corny. Like
Hey.
why like who does that?
hey, Blaze, what they say? Thank God for Jesus. Look at growth.
Hey, well, I don't know why Ja always smelling his fingers too. What's that slime when they smell their fingers,
Yeah,
dog, and
yeah,
slide it across the top of their lip?
I ain't never seen
yeah.
no gay shit like that before.
They be doing that.
No, that's just weird. I have never seen no shit like that before. But man, hopefully, sometimes people got to be a martyr. Sometimes people got to be made an example of for our community to get it and to grow and move on from
Oh
shit.
no, he about to get it.
Oh yeah, they about to. Yeah, he about to get it for real, for real. So I mean, I hate that it had to be him. You know what I'm saying? Because somebody that talented. You know what I'm saying? Like, but an example needs to be made. Because like I said, this shit ain't cool. It's not cool at all. So
I think he getting at least 20 games. 'Cause don't you got to play like 60 games to be available
Yeah,
or to qualify?
65 now.
yeah, 65 to
Oh
qualify
yeah,
for all
yeah.
NBA.
He gonna get at least 20. He ain't qualifying for nothing. I don't care how
I think
good
he
you
go
are.
over half the season, if not the whole season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you just saying 20 games because I would think it would be
Yeah,
some a little more
half the season,
dramatic.
if not the whole joint,
Yeah, because like I said, he ain't learned. This is the third fucking time. Like
without
this
pay.
is nuts.
Ooh, what you think Nike gonna do? You see, they came down on Kyrie. What they gonna do? What Nike gonna do?
They got to do something this time.
Oh yeah, they got to. Yeah,
Because they still behind them last time. If they do the same thing this time, it's gonna be some backlash.
mm, mm, mm. Goddamn, man. Well, listen, bro. I don't know what to do to tell y'all, but to pray for him now. That's what my mama used to say. I'm telling you,
He's still racing, all right?
he said,
No,
yeah.
he fine.
Hey, listen,
You all right?
you never know, bro. Like they call it, was it a millionaire tax? Like, bro, you got an entourage, you got all this, you got people you taking care of, and now you put all that shit at jeopardy. You know what I'm saying?
Them 6 months gonna hurt. Then he gonna come back and be all right.
Mm,
He ain't like completely out of there.
yeah. And well, like I said, I can't say I hope not, but it don't seem like he learning his lesson. So you know what I'm saying? Like,
This if this don't teach him, then he had lost cause. Cause
Shout out Daddy Morant. You know he on his ass.
bro,
Like, bro, what the fuck is you doing?
I know. T Morant is 38 hot. Because if I was his pops, bro, I would be losing my shit.
Bro,
Like
you gonna fuck this up for me?
mm-hmm. Fuck it up for me. Because I think T.
say I can. We're 100% courtside.
Yeah, because all I'm gonna say is what T Morant he single and like I said, and he still got a hairline. Like,
Hey,
Bro, look,
I had a new chain getting made, man. You tripping?
he hit all C-list celebrities easy. He J in the C-listers.
not the C listers, bro. You
Oh,
gonna
that's for that. Hey, Lamar, you ain't bullshit.
yeah.
He
A couple
J in
beans
them.
too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a couple of beans, slide a couple of beans in there too. Yo, you gonna fuck this up for us?
All right. No, I said you
You
gonna fuck this
tripping?
up for us is hilarious, man. Man, dog. But listen, I think we did a good job covering the John Morant bullshit. But I feel like we had to do an impromptu podcast. I didn't feel like we could let another week go by without addressing this or addressing everything that's been going on in the community because there's been some weird shit going on. Like from the Ebony K. Williams shit to this, like it's just wild, fam. I don't even understand it.
Is Ebony
Wait
K.
till the
Williams canceled?
summer too.
I'm saying, is she considered? Are people canceled again? Are we still doing that?
Nah, I think we trying to. I want to cancel that bitch because like you too
I don't
stupid.
think that shit work no more.
No, I don't think it worked no more either. But
Who the last person got canceled?
Kanye,
Yeah, he broke it though. He broke it. We see he broke it.
yeah,
Look,
yeah,
but
It don't
look
exist
what
no
Ye
more.
had to do though.
Right.
He was wilding.
Look what Ye had to do. And if he come out with some Yeezys right now, I'm getting them.
On
But he
God, I'm
ain't
getting them.
canceled.
On God, like,
ASAP.
but
ASAP.
I got some on now.
you know what's interesting because I want to talk about it right quick. So with the Kanye West situation, like I said, it was some Jewish people that agree with his line of thinking. I just felt like the things that he was saying was what caused the Holocaust. So they had to stop the rhetoric. Had to stop it before it overtook, like before it got too out of control.
I
Um,
mean, there won't be. It's not like it was going to be another Holocaust. So
no, not
I think,
necessarily, but that was what the rhetoric that he was spilling was 100% what caused the Holocaust.
yeah, but this 2023, like it's
I mean, we see what happened with who's Putin at war with right now? What country?
Ukraine.
Ukraine. I mean, it might not happen in America, but it could happen somewhere else.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, stranger things has happened, bro. We watch the United States
Hey,
literally
they don't
kill.
give a fuck about the people in Ukraine. No more. I ain't even seen that shit on New Putin over there kicking ass.
Dog, not kicking ass.
I ain't even seen none of that shit no more.
What's the saying? Kicking ass and taking names.
Dog,
Man.
Dog, both of y'all is out of control. Y'all about to get my show canceled. Goddamn. I just want to talk about Jewish people agreeing with Kanye West. It's like, goddamn.
Man, Kanye didn't do nothing wrong. Shout out
Mm,
Kanye.
yeah. I can't say he didn't do nothing wrong. Like I can't just say. What I will say is I don't feel like he was 100% wrong, but I'm gonna say that he ain't do nothing wrong because he was definitely wrong. You know what I'm saying? And I don't blame the Jewish community for having the power to stop that rhetoric because I'm pretty sure if we had an
I
anti-defamation
admire
league,
them having the power to stop.
right, 100%. Because I'm saying,
Motherfuckers say what they want about niggas and ain't no repercussions.
I know that's what I'm saying. Because if we
So
had
I
the
wish we had that same power.
100%, and that's what Kanye was saying. He said, "I'm jealous of them for doing X, Y, and Z," and that was one of the things he named them having the power. So 100%, if we had that as a black community, I'm pretty sure it's a whole bunch of rhetoric and shit we'd stop. We probably been done pulled the plug on John Morant.
Right. You know what's so funny too? Sometimes I wish our community, we got to start like, you may not have to agree, but we got to understand the truth. Like, for example, when Kanye said Bush don't like black people, right? Everybody like, oh shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, he went a little deeper than a lot of us can understand. We ain't at that tax bracket and we ain't in them rooms, but he talked about how the Jewish, they fucked up. And
Mm-hmm.
I believe that he was right. They fucked up. And he gave real facts on how they messed up,
Yeah.
how they rob our people.
I want.
Like,
That's a good point though, Lamar, because it seemed like Ye been the same for since we known him. Like he been doing these outbursts, he been wilding out since we known him. And some of the shit he get praised for, and some of the shit he get criticized for, and it
Mm-hmm.
all depend on who the target is. Like everybody
exactly.
hated George Bush at that time. So when he
Mm-hmm.
did that shit, people rolled with him. When
Yeah.
he did that shit,
Yep.
Taylor Swift motherfucker was mad because then white people love Taylor Swift. Like you know what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? It depend on who the
Yep.
target is, whether people be for or against what he do. But it's all along the
Right.
same line.
God damn, it's hot as fucking here. I didn't realize they turned the damn
If
thermostat up.
if
But
if he came out and made a statement about John Morant, everybody be like, yeah, yay, yeah, yay. You know what I'm saying? But
mm-hmm.
when he say something that's a little uncomfortable, he's saying, man, they making us sell poison to each other,
Mm-hmm.
and they ripping us off on the business side.
Yeah.
People like, oh, you anti-Semitic.
But
Okay,
let me ask you a question though. Like this is where I think he was wrong in that statement because y'all know I love a lot of times I don't feel like he can do no wrong. But this is where I feel like he was wrong in that assessment is because I don't really think the problem is Jewish people. I think the problem is capitalism and people using capitalism the right way. Somebody's gonna lose in capitalism every time, whether it's the employee,
And well,
every time.
as a culture, they've used it the right way.
They've used it the right way, 100%.
And
And unfortunately, because it's entertainment and blacks, all we got is what sports and entertainment. That's what Jay-Z said that for years. Like that's why he's admonished them. You know what I'm saying? And saying that. But to me, the root cause really feels like capitalism more so than actual Jewish people.
but the
I agree with
Jewish
that.
people but if the Jewish people at the head, it's still capitalism or not. They still the head. It's them.
Yeah, I mean, we can't expect compassion from capitalism, can we? I mean, I understand that we trying to make it a
Absolutely
thing.
not.
We trying to make it a thing, but look at Apple, right? Everybody we praise Apple. We just talked about them last week or a couple weeks ago on the podcast. I've heard Wall Street shoppers say Apple stock a day keeps the poverty away. I've heard people say buy Apple stock all the time, but we know that they heavily mine cobalt, right? Cobalt is one of the main materials used in the iPhone, and that is mined by children slaves in Africa. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you know what I mean? So like I don't know. Like I said, I don't. I think capitalism and compassion really don't coincide with each other. So I can't really.
Right, right.
That's where I can't blame the Jewish community. You know what I mean?
But I think the difference, though, because when you talk about capitalism, right,
Mm-hmm.
in this, by definition, capitalism ain't that bad. But what Kanye be talking about is thievery. Yeah,
Mm.
you can control the system and all that, the property, but you are intentionally robbing people
Mm-hmm.
and raping people.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's where he's drawing the line.
Yeah.
That's why they starting to talk about them deals and all that because y'all really are indebting people. They work their whole lives and literally are broke. That's different than capitalism.
Man, mm, I don't know,
That
bro.
shit is
I think
it's just basic greed. But like a
yeah,
lot of
that's a
these companies, like they laying off all these people, and the bottom line is still going up. Like it's that's just what it is, man.
yeah, right. Yeah, everybody making cuts because of inflation right now, and people is
But
losing
these
their
they ain't
jobs
losing
and all
no
type of
profits
shit.
though. It's capitalism.
Mm.
That shit run the world and it's fucked up.
Yeah, that yeah,
Terrible.
like I said, I get everything you're saying, Lamar, but I just like it's just kind of hard for me to agree because I just know how like capitalism really don't and there ain't no such thing as compassion shit in capitalism. That's why a lot of black people lean towards socialism, and I think because we are a compassionate people, that's kind of what holds us back a lot in our community because we like, man, I ain't gonna do such and such because you know how that's gonna make me look and X, Y, and Z and all that type of shit instead of just doing business. You know what I mean?
I agree. They
Right.
don't look at that. They look at the bottom line.
Yeah.
So y'all pod so y'all podcast, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. You know the whole structure, right? You know, y'all entrepreneurs, y'all own that, right?
Mm-hmm.
That corporation, you will be capitalist
Mm-hmm.
by definition.
Right.
But you ain't trying to screw over your co-host. You ain't trying to take advantage and rape and rob people. It's
If
different.
Man, shit.
But
You know
but
what I'm
we've
saying?
seen that though.
Soon
We've
as we
seen
make
that
soon
though.
as we make our first six
Oh yeah,
figures,
fact.
soon as we make our first six figures over here at Unlabeled, Blades is fired, Kendall's is fired, and my trade is definitely the fuck up out of here. I want all these niggas gone. I don't want nothing to do with you niggas ever again. Like
No, where Trey at? Where Trey at?
yeah, Kendall.
Where
Listen, I hope you listening, Kendall.
Hey,
Yo,
hey, not
babysitting
not
ass.
not
Get
too
the
not too much on Trey, man. Not too much on Trey. I would not
I'm,
stand for it.
no, I'm fucking around. No. Like these are my brothers. Like these is like they ain't my
But
day.
we've seen that though. We've seen that happen though.
Yeah, y'all. These are my brothers. They ain't my day ones, but they definitely like my day 4,006s. You know what I'm saying? Which is a lot of days. Y'all do the math on that. So
Right.
like, you know what I'm saying? So like, I definitely want the best for everybody on this show. And like I said, if this show has any success, I definitely would never, like try to intentionally fuck them over. But like I said, so it is some compassionate. But like I said, that's what I said. When it comes to black people, we a little bit different the way we like to structure shit. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I
We
know.
God's people.
Yeah, I ain't always just looking at the bottom line because honestly, if I want to monetize the show, I would be code switching. I would be not playing music. I would be, you know what I'm saying, doing shit a lot different to try to monetize and grow the show. We would probably talk about sports 95% of the time because it seems like for us, they try to keep us in that sports and hip hop. You know what I'm saying? I
Right.
like I've literally been sitting at a break room table and somebody having the sports section of a newspaper. Like, fam, I'm in the finance. Like, the fuck you talking about? Get that bullshit out of my face.
Right.
I don't give a fuck
You
what.
seen Jerome House?
Right, I don't give a fuck what Joel Embiid is. Then I'm a fan of that shit. I like to watch it every now and again, but you know what I'm saying. I'm into finance. I'm into technology. I'm into, you know what I'm saying, emerging technology. I like, you know what I'm saying. So, but everybody always try to marginalize us like that. You know what I'm saying. But that's just us. But yeah, bro. You got anything else to add, Lamar, on the John Moran, or anything else you want to talk about, bro, before we slide up out of here? Because
Nah,
we getting
man, but
close to an hour.
y'all keep doing y'all thing, man. It's slow and steady wins the race. I think y'all making a bigger impact than y'all think. So
Yeah.
keep going.
Oh,
Blessings to
Appreciate you,
y'all.
brother.
yeah, 100%,
Yes,
bro.
sir.
Yeah. We ain't got no choice. I ain't got shit but a voice, and I'm gonna use it.
Oh, I like that. You need to put that on. Yeah, that's hard. Use that. Say that again.
I said I ain't got shit but a voice. I ain't got shit but a voice, and I'm gonna use it.
You know, you say I ain't got a choice. I ain't got shit but a voice.
Yeah, well, yeah, I
Put
got.
that on the
Oh
t-shirt.
yeah, I might throw that on a t-shirt, y'all. check the merch store.
You got bars.
5% me. 5% me.
Right. I've been it's been, bro. I've been cooking for 2 days straight, bro. So I'm over here sipping a little bit. I said, fuck a fast.
Yeah, man.
I've been over here
You gotta
drinking
say you got.
Woodford Reserves the whole time, and y'all know I turn into a comedian when I'm drunk.
Hey, you gotta enjoy that, man.
Yes, sir. Man,
It's
Praise, I'm
Mother's Day,
coming to AZ. I'm coming to
man.
AZ.
Hey, pull up. Hey,
Yep.
dude, listen.
we at the pool party right now, man. Y'all missing it. I told Mac, y'all missing it.
Hey, listen, bro.
Yeah, we gonna slide.
I told y'all I don't want to take no vacation time until next year. But if you go to AZ, I don't think I can miss that, Lamar.
Yeah,
Man,
I'm about
hey,
to
look,
hit.
they live here, man.
Yeah. I'm about to hit J Mac when they get off the phone. We gonna make that happen.
You gonna make it happen.
Ready.
Hey, look, not too much on air, y'all, man. But look, listen, bro. I appreciate you for chiming in today, bro. I'm gonna hit you after the show.
Right, stay black, brother.
All right, man. Appreciate you, bro.
Love, bro.
All right,
Yeah,
stay black.
love, 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 love.
All right, bro. Oh wow, that's funny as hell. Stay black, man. Blaze, you got anything else to add for the good people before we get up out of here?
No. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
Leslie, Les, I love you. Happy Mother's Day.
Yeah. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Happy Mother's Day to my mom. Happy Mother's Day to everybody, all the listeners, y'all moms. Tell them y'all can point them in the direction of the show. Tell them it's a show out here trying to uplift the voice of the marginalized community, and we ain't talking about bullshit all the time and scandals and all that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? We actually trying to inspire
Unless it's funny.
unless it's funny, right? But yeah, we also trying to invoke thought. You know what I mean? So that's the whole goal over here.
100%.
Yeah. Hey, listen, man. Y'all can see how stressful my day was. I came up in a white tee. I didn't even try to put no drip on it. Nigga, I am tired.
Hey man, I got on a polo t-shirt and some babe shorts.
Well, that's what you're supposed to have on at your pool party, sir.
Oh, y'all want to see the pool party again? Hold on,
No,
let's
no, the
hold on.
listeners don't want to see your damn pool party.
Oh, they don't.
They might want
Okay.
to.
Oh,
Go ahead. No,
okay.
go ahead. Show. You can show up. You
No,
can show
no,
up.
no, it's cool.
Hey, listen. But man, I appreciate y'all. Hey, shout out to everybody in the chat. Thank y'all for tuning in. Kyrie, I don't care about your special message for the podcast.
No, I do. What is it, Kyrie?
Let me ask him. What is your special message?
No, what is? I do.
You care about his special message? I'm finna text him right now. See what's your special message, sir? Message, sir. Before we get up out of here. All right, my God. Blaze, you can't be lusting live on air, dog.
I'm just saying, like, it was hot. I'm saying,
okay. Like it was so hot it made your laptop overheat earlier, right?
Yeah, it did.
I'm waiting on Kyrie's special message before we get out of here. Then I'm gonna stop holding y'all hostage because that's what this called right now, holding the audience hostage.
Y'all hold me hostage too.
He said I sent it. Let me see, bro. I don't know what he's talking about. Hey, listen, bro. I don't know what it looked.
Oh, so you sent
it ain't pop up. Oh well, see you. Man, fuck you, Kyrie, dog.
Man, bye, Kyrie.
Bye,
man.
Kyrie, nigga. Fuck you.
I'll ride with you, man.
Hey, but listen, man. If y'all like what we do over here at Unlabeled, please like, comment, subscribe. Comment on the Apple podcast size because all those reviews and shit like help grow the show. I call it free love. Do the same thing over here at YouTube. Comment, subscribe. Don't just like and be like, oh, I'll show support. Nah, go in the comment section and type a paragraph, motherfuckers. Goddamn, I'm tired of telling y'all this shit every goddamn week.
I don't read them, but he do.
Yeah, and then read them.
I'm not reading.
All right, Kyrie. This is what his special message said: quarter brick, half a brick, whole brick. Hey, and I said, fuck them.
Full for thought, y'all.
Full for thought, y'all. But listen, man. Like I said, go to wedefineourselves.com. Wedefineourselves.com and subscribe. Click all the links. Everything for the show is over there. Our shop, all that. That's pretty much the home for this podcast from here on out. But also, we available everywhere you can stream podcasts. I'm pretty sure I've been busting my ass on behind the scenes side. I'm pretty sure we even available on Audible. So just put in Unlabeled on anywhere you can stream podcasts. And then, like I said, comment, subscribe, rate, all that bullshit. But man, Blaze, you got anything?
Shout out to Kendall, Leslie,
Trey. Yeah, shout out to all y'all, man. We missed y'all this week, but we held it down for an hour.
Especially Trey.
Yeah, no, fuck Trey. Soon as we get that first 100K, fired.
I'm splitting mine with Trey.
You splitting yours?
I'm splitting. I'm about the MVP, dog. Trey the
MVP. All right, man. We gonna let y'all go, man. We appreciate y'all. We will see y'all next week with another episode of Unlimited Podcast. Peace.
I'm going outside. I'll see y'all later.
All right, bro.